we are going to deal about the three different types of pure or impure mixture. Mixture, pure and impure mixtures. So in the mixtures only, currently we are having hmm, three types: solution, suspension, and colloid. Before going to it, let us do a small activity. Based on that activity, we'll know what is which type of uh, substance it is. So the chapter is matter around us. So this is our question. Okay. So in this one, we are going with the activity. Activity I am going to represent it with using link. See, pay attention. Even though we are repeating for online sick, please pay attention. Okay, please pay attention when I am doing. So we are having four sections. So in a class, let us assume that we are having four rows. Each row is given with one of the experimental bias. Okay. So this is row number 1, row number 2, row number 3, row number 4. So row number A, row number B, row number C, row number D. So four rows are being divided. So each row was given an activity to do, perform, to get the output. What is their performance? So what is the substance for evaluation, a research being done? It's like a small research. Research kadandi. So we are doing a small research. So let us see what is the research. So in group A, there were crystals of copper sulfate being given. Okay, crystals of copper sulfates. Crystals of copper, crystals means they are very visible, very tiny, but distinct. Distinct. అంటే గుర్తించచ్చు. In Telugu, its meaning. In Hindi में उसको नजरअंदाज नहीं कर सकते, इसको उसको हम नेक बता सकते हैं. हिंदी में नेक बोल सकते हैं. नेक मीन्स इट्स इट्स इंस्टिंक्ट, इट्स डेफिनेट. ओके, राइट, यू अंडरस्टूड ना. ये एक नेक चीज है, डिफरेंट, इट्स यूनिक. सो ए क्रिस्टल इज यूनिक, यू कैन आइडेंटिफाई इट. So crystals of copper sulfate. मान लो its weight will be 2 grams or something, whatever it might be. In your textbook it will be given. Next, one spatula of copper sulfate is given to the group B. And by the way, copper sulfate is powder. Okay, not in liquid form. Please do pay more attention when it is a liquid or solid. Next, chalk powder. Next, chalk powder or wheat flour is given to group C, and to group D, few drops of, drops means what? Shreya, what drops means? Liquid of milk or ink. Okay, so these are the four concentrations being provided to each person, each team. Now what is additionally provided? This is some part called as a solute part. Now you need a solvent to mix in something, then only it will become a solution, right? So they are mixed with the solvent. You know what is solvent and solute, I need not explain again. Okay, so the procedure, what is the procedure here we are following? This is the task. Now procedure we are following. In the procedure, what is happening? We are mixing with water. We are mixing with water. And another procedure we are following is observation, passing of light through it is another thing. These two things are we are following, and we are observing the outcome. What is happening? Okay. Now, what is observation? What is observation which is happening? So, crystals of copper sulfate, two crystals. Always remember copper sulfate, CuSO4. Already I told it is blue powder. It is always blue in color. Copper sulfate. FeSO4, iron sulfate. It is always green in color. Clear? You will learn later about water displacement reactions. Okay, in your 10th class. Displacement, double displacement reaction, precipitation reaction, later we will learn. But currently, our concern is to check its purity and to check it to make them group into three different types of mixtures. Mixtures. What are the three types of mixture if it is asked? You have to write solution, suspension, colloid. Okay. So observation. So in observation, what is happening? Deflection of light beam. Deflection of light beam on the this one. Okay, deflection of light beam. So what is happening in case number A and B? There is no deflection. So deflection of light beam means Tyndall effect. The property of the particles to disperse away the light passing through it is known as Tyndall effect. एग्जाम में लिखा होगा ना, पूछा होगा Tyndall effect पक्का. देखते हैं उसके बाद में देखेंगे. We'll discuss that about in depth later. But we are going with basics now. So C, there is also no deflection. Next D मिलकर इनका, yes, that is colloid, so deflection is there. Right? This is the observation. So what is the inference? Inference, we are doing classification. So in classification we have divided A and B into solution, C into suspension. So it is suspension is showing partial behavior, and D into colloid. Colloid, na? Spelling correct? Colloidal solution. Colloid or colloidal solution, whatever it is, both are correct. This is something about the activity. उस दिन हम पूरा एकदम टेक्स्ट बुक देख देख के बताया, आज फटाफट हो गया. Let's go with solution. Okay. Please bring fan. It's very hot. Next we are going to deal about solution. Clear? Any doubt? Just it's a revision for you. Solution. Solution is a first subclassification of put it behind, थोड़ा पीछे रखो. Okay, and keep that chair here. I also need to sit. Okay, let us come to solution. Shreya, you can see here till the work. So in the solution, what is the solution? First one, already we have defined that A and B were solutions. Copper sulfate mixes in the water, solvent water. In the solvent water, it is dissolving perfectly. So it is not leaving any residue. Therefore, it is a perfect solution. Okay. So when there is a uniform distribution of the composition throughout the whole mixture, it is known as solution. ఇటువైపు వేయండి. Okay, a solution is a homogeneous mixture of two or more pure substances. Shreya, never write this as a 2 when you are defining. You have written as 2. मैं बोर्ड पे ऐसे लिखा उस दिन, नहीं लिखा ना? Then never write. When you are doing numericals, it is accepted. But when you are writing theories or definitions, never. That is a very bad habit. Solution equal to solute plus solvent. Okay. So what is the solute? What is the solvent is important. So already I have given the definitions of solute and solvent for the online sec. Once again I am going to write it here. Solute, its a definition. Solvent, its a definition. The component. श्रेया try. कितना याद है देखते हैं. The component of a solution is dissolved in the solvent, okay, in definite proportions. Okay, the component of a solution that is dissolved in the solvent in definite proportions. It is the medium in which solute is or a substance is dissolved or a solute is dissolved. कुछ भी लिख सकते हैं, no problem. Okay. Now definition of a solution. A solution in which the solute particles are of the finest size less than 10 power minus 9 meter, then they are called as a true solution. There is something called as true solution. True solution में particle size matter. That's why I have written definite proportions here. In the definite proportions, when the particle size is less than 10 power minus 9 meter, that is 10 nanometer, 1 nanometer, then it is said to be a true solution. Asli solution. Okay. One nanometer, then they are called true solutions. Clear है? पक्का clear? So examples of true solutions: sugar solution and salt solution. Next, types of solutions: aqueous solution. Okay. Next, liquid in liquid, solid in solid, gas in gas. Okay, these are types of solutions. Next, let us go to types of solutions. So solutions में types of solutions. So there are totally how many types of solutions? There are total 4 types of solutions. First one, aqueous solution. Acha, one more thing. Your doubt is we went with that these types of solutions: aqua solution, solid in solid, solid in liquid. These are one types of solutions. Gas in gas, one type. Another one is which one? Concentration, based on concentration. Yeah, saturated, unsaturated, and supersaturated. So these three types of solutions. If generally if it is asked in your question that what are defined the types of solutions, then what you have to go? You have to go with saturated, unsaturated only. Don't go with this. If and one more thing, for the safe side, you can write these just headings and leave it. For headings, you write and leave it, because even though if it is asked this, generally it is asked in a wrong manner in the examination. Actually, the types of solutions based on concentration. If it is asked, that is a correct question being asked. आजकल के teachers correctly follow नहीं कर रहे हैं, इसीलिए there is some problem which is happening. So in order to eliminate that problem, I am telling, if the question is perfectly framed as what are the types of solutions, name the types of solution based on the concentration, then immediately you have to go with that. If it is asked only name the types of solutions, define solution, name the types of solution, then you have to type define that and you can write these four, enough. And for the safe side, you can write those three also. नाम लिख के छोड़ो, और क्या, नेम ही तो पूछा है, did not ask to define, right? तो तीन नाम लिखने में क्या जाता है, 10 मिनट थोड़ी लगता है, 1 मिनट में लिख लोगे, right? Seconds, हाँ, she is taking seconds to write. Okay. She is working as super computer. Okay. So please do follow. Use your mind. This application of mind, which is the presentation on the paper. Learning is called as content. Application on paper is called as the workability. How you are able to do it. So please have some idea or some plan, action plan, how you are going. ठीक है? So aqua solution, any solution. Okay, correct. Substance. Any substance might be pure or impure, dissolved. Generally, we are talking about pure substance in water is known as aqua solution. Best example of aqueous is aqueous copper sulfate, means copper sulfate plus water. Aqueous sodium hydroxide means sodium hydroxide is NaOH. Okay. Aqueous means liquid. It's not concentrated. There is some water content present in it. There is one note. Due to this property of water to dissolve any substance, it is called as universal solvent. Water is called as universal solvent. बचपन से पढ़ते आ रहे हैं. श्रेया तो बचपन से वही वर्ड लिखती आ रही है, right? Universal solvent. That is something about universal solvent. Now aqueous हो गया, second type. So solid plus liquid. Now liquid in liquid. So liquid in liquid means, and two miscible liquids. There is a very important something called miscible. Miscible means they two are mixable. And two miscible liquids. Are mixed together. that is two liquid solutions. So one best example I am writing here, ethanol plus water. Water is H2O. Ethanol is C2H5OH. Okay, this is 20%. See, firstly, we are going with the scientific names, that is chemical names, in a flow, so that you will learn some things. Yaad karo, that is your task. Remember which name is what. Later, why that name is assigned to that, I will tell you. In the third chapter and fourth chapter, you will get complete idea why this name is coming. Okay, when we go with the name and nomenclature, then you will understand. अच्छा ये एलिमेंट्स क्यों है, बैलेंस ही क्यों, जब बैलेंस ही समझ में आएगा तब ये सब समझ में आएगा, तब तक कुछ भी समझ में ही नहीं आएगा. Started balance ही, when they start then you will understand. We are late, so we have to run, which is equal to saturated alcohol. Next, solid in solid. This is called alloy, already I told you. Solid in solid, in definite. You can't find out, you can't differentiate between any two solids, then only it is called solid in solid. Otherwise, it will go for suspension. There are other suspended solids also. एक layer ऊपर brass का layer ऊपर fit कर दिया, electroplating. It is not, electroplating is not a solution. When two solids are combined together in definite proportions. When two solids are combined together in definite proportions, homogeneously, this word, that's why I wrote it. Everywhere it is homogeneously only, but here specifically I have given because you will confuse. Okay, so here there are some examples. Steel is an example of steel, iron, Fe plus carbon equal to steel, carbon C. So this steel is Fe3C. Iron carbon equilibrium diagram metallurgy में आता है. It is a topic of metallurgy, steel plant. Okay. Next, we'll write it somewhere here. Copper plus tin. Cu is copper, Sn is tin. Copper plus tin will cross brass. Copper plus lead, Pb. Zinc plus lead. Yeah. This will be zinc only. Copper, zinc, not lead. Zinc. Zn, zinc will be bronze. See how I remember zinc, you know. Simple. Here Z is there, here Z. Here S is there, here S. That's it. That is how you have to remember mnemonics. If you confuse, idea should come from output. Change it. The change करना मैं दूंगा नोट then change it. That is mistake. That is wrong one. So next is gas in gas. Gas in gas, best example air यार, nothing else we can't speak anything about. ठीक है, वो properties लिख लेना. Next we are going to discuss about concentration. Recorded, huh? Sure. Concentration of solution.
చిన్న పార్ట్ మాత్రమే రికార్డ్ అవ్వలేదు.
ఓకే. కాన్సన్ట్రేషన్ ఆఫ్ సొల్యూషన్ రికార్డ్ అవ్వలేదు, అయిందా? Okay, let's continue. If the person now concentration means the percentage of solute present in the solution. The solute defines the concentration. Always keep in your mind, solute defines the concentration. Solute is only defining the concentration. If there is a lemon and water, lemon water is there, you call it as lemon water or only water? Lemon water. Why? Because lemon is there, salt is there, salt is solute, salt water. Okay, sugar is there, sugar water. Whatever is there, hydrochloric acid is there, dilute hydrochloric acid, hydrochloric acid only it is called as. इसको देख के वही याद आएगा. Okay, right? So that's what it is important here. So if the percentage of solute, if the percentage of solute present in the solution is higher then it is called concentrated solution. Example, concentrated hydrochloric acid, concentrated nitric acid. Okay, if the percentage converse of solute present in the solution is less than it is called dilute solution. Example, dilute sulfuric acid. You know na, this is hydrochloric acid, you know this is nitric acid, this is sulfuric acid. लिख लो दिमाग में, ये तो बहुत बेसिक है, जिंदगी भर तुमको छोड़ेगा नहीं. These three na will never leave in your acids. And sodium hydroxide I told na, that will never stop you in bases. बेस में वो तंग करते रहेगा, एसिड में ये तंग करते ही रहेगा. Never it will leave you. Throughout your life हर जगह यूज होता है. एसिड कॉटन अंडर दिस एसिड ओनली. ఇవే వాడతారండి, ఇవే maximum way acids. Sulfuric acid make more. And you know in in your toilet na, this only is present, sulfuric acid only present. Harpic lo, yes, harpic, red harpic na, toilet harpic, that. Okay, that's more predominantly used. So now there is another topic called as addition of water. So what happens is, when there is one note, small note, I will give the note and then we'll continue with suspension. So addition of water will lead to dilution. The process of adding of water in a solution is known as dilution. The process of adding of water in a solution is known as dilution. Here na, see, dilution, dilute sulfuric acid. Why? Because water is added. Aqua solutions, almost all solution which are having water addition, dilution means they are aqueous only. All dilute solutions are aqua solutions. That first point. That's it. Okay.